In the past few weeks, there's been major news coverage of fires erupting in Australia. Every year, Australians experience what is known as fire season, which occurs when there's hot and dry weather, making it easy for blazes to start and spread. Although Australia has always had bushfires, scientists agree that this season has been a lot worse than past fire seasons. A lot of damage has been done as a result of the fires. So far, 28 people have been killed, including 4 firefighters. There has been more than 3,000 homes destroyed or damaged, and an estimated 15.6 million acres of bush, forest, and parks across Australia has burned. Some of the fires start and are put out in a matter of days, but the biggest blazes have been burning for months and continue to burn. State and federal authorities are struggling to contain the massive blazes, even with firefighting assistance from other countries, including the United States. Although many people have been affected from the flames, animals living on Australia have been affected as well. Sam Mitchell, the co-owner of the Kangaroo Island Wildlife Park in Duncan, has provided the media with the estimated number of 25,000 koalas in which have died due to the fires. Mr. Mitchell estimated that there would be around 50,000 deaths of koalas when the fire season was over in Australia this year. Along parts of the coastline of New South Wales, where bushfires have ravaged the koala's habitat, one estimate said that up to 30% of the population had died. There were worries, too, about the fate of a subspecies of glossy black cockatoos, of which there were only 300 to 370 remaining on the island before the fires. Also, even before the fires, there were concerns for the future of the Kangaroo Island dunner, a small Murus bull found nowhere else in Australia. The species is enlisted as endangered under national environment law, and there are fears that the fires may have wiped out the animal. So the lingering question across the media is, how have these fires started? Well, there are many answers to this question. The first answer includes that the fires were started due to natural causes. Lightning strikes in drought-affected forests surely can cause these fires to begin. Dry lightning, in fact, was responsible for starting many fires in Victoria East Gippsland region in late December, which then traveled more than 12.4 miles in just 5 hours. Also, Australia is experiencing one of the worst droughts in decades. The country's Bureau of Meteorology said in December that last spring was the driest on record. Meanwhile, a heat wave in December broke the record for the highest nationwide average temperature, with some places sweltering under temperatures well above 40 degrees Celsius, which is about 113 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. These fires can be blamed on people of Australia as well. The NSW police has charged at least 24 people with deliberately starting bushfires and have taken legal action against 183 people for fire-related offenses since November, according to a police statement. This week, predicted rain and cooler temperatures in Australia could slow the spread of bushfires in Victoria and New South Wales. The heaviest rain will be on the east coast, where some areas could receive from 0 to 2 inches, while the forecast on the west side of the two states is for much less or even no rain at all. Small amounts of rain will not put out the fires, but could make them partially dormant for a period of days, giving firefighters time to regroup and construct fire lines on portions of the perimeters. But many of the fires are far too large to ever be completely encircled by fire lines. Some of the rain will come in the form of thunderstorms, leading to the possibility of flash flooding, landslides, and fallen trees. The rain will be welcomed by residents and especially farmers in the drought-stricken communities. This environmental issue occurring in Australia is something that people don't necessarily have control over, but citizens of Australia and other countries can try their best to help put out the fires, or just help by being safe and preventing fires from starting or getting worse.